Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Harrington, and today I'm going to show you the partial sum strategy for addition. There are a number of different ways to show partial sums, to notate partial sums, and I'm going to show you the two that I teach my students. The one on the left, or the one that I'm going to do first, is like the earlier in the year way that I show them how to do it, and then there's a more abbreviated notation, a quicker way to do it on the right that later in the year I start to show them. If they really love this and start to master this and they kind of want to use it, it's really interchangeable with the algorithm because it's just as quick in getting a solution. So to add 28 plus 63 using partial sums, what they want to do is start with the largest place value that you have. So there's no hundreds here, so we're going to start with the tens. First, we'll take the 2 in 28. So that 2 in 28 actually means 20. So we're going to write 20. Plus, we're going to add the value of this 6 in 63, which is 60. So 20 plus 60 is 80. And now we're going to go to the ones place and add the ones in both addends. So there's an 8 here, so that just means 8. 8 ones in 28 plus 3 ones in 63. 8 plus 3 equals 11. And now we can add these two. So 80 is partial, it's part of the sum, and 11 is part of the sum. So when we add them together, we'll get the total sum for 28 plus 63. So 80 plus 11 equals 91. And that is the sum of 28 plus 63. To add 214 plus 347, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're starting with the hundreds place. So we're going to start with the 2 in 214. That really means 200. Plus this 3 means 300. 200 plus 300 is 500. Now we're going to add 1. This 1 means 10. This 4 means 40. So 10 plus 40 is 50. And now we'll do the ones. 4 plus 7 equals 11. When we add 500 plus 50 plus 11, you could add it like I did, writing another equation up here, or you could draw a line. I'm kind of out of space here, and add it like you would an algorithm. So 500 plus 50 plus 11 is 561. So now on the other side, the more abbreviated way to do this is just less writing. Once they know how to do these kinds of equations really well, they can start to do them more in their head. At the beginning of the year, they write them all down because they'll forget or they'll lose their place. But when they really know this and it becomes second nature to them, it's easier to just do this more abbreviated notation. So on this side, to add 28 plus 63, they would do this first part in their head. 20 plus 60 equals 80, and write that on the first line underneath. Then they would do 8 plus 3 is 11 and write that underneath. And now they can add this up like they would the algorithm, and they would get 91. Same thing over here. So we would add the hundreds first. They would do in their head 200 plus 300 equals 500. 10 plus 40 equals 50. And again, like lining it up by place value. 4 plus 7 is 11. And then they can add it up like an algorithm, 561. So there you go. That's the partial sums algorithm. I hope you found this helpful.